YouTube, I am back. Feels good to be back. Just want to check that out a little bit. So yeah, that hair's coming along just nicely, all right? It's looking good, I like it. I don't look at myself too often, so I have to check that out. No, but seriously, I got a lot of stuff that's been going on. A lot of great people that I've been able to meet here lately. But I have an actual, what you would consider to be an email list that I usually work with. I'm looking over here because I actually have it right here. And I email a lot of my email list. I email them pretty much every day because I want to keep tips coming and ask, you know, what can I do? You know, what is there some things that I can help you with? Here recently, of course, I've been getting people trying to grow their Instagram, grow their social media to get where I am or where I've gone. So, you know, people have seen me make, you know, pretty decent money while traveling around the world. So I haven't had to be at a job, okay? I hate working a job and I don't like staying in one place at one time. So people say, you live in Nashville, where do you live? I'm all over the place because I can work from anywhere. So that was one of the things I got into, and I'm glad to say that I'm helping a lot of people do that, and who are vegan, which is the best part. But today, what I want to talk about is, I got a question from my guy George. A really good guy. He's been a great supporter for a long time. He wants to know how to put on muscle. He wants to know how to build that body on a vegan diet without eating all the mock meats, the soy, all the crazy stuff. Now, of course, if anybody in the vegan community, especially people who bodybuild or look to gain muscle, I can tell you that you don't really need the tofu, the tempeh, and as a matter of fact, you don't necessarily need the whole protein shake thing, okay? You don't need that. Now, it is useful, okay? So I try to keep this stuff very simple. All right, most of you all, when you ask me this, you ask me because I usually keep it simple and or entertaining somewhat. So the number one thing to build muscle, and this is for ladies, if you want to build that bubble butt with them nice striated thighs, this is for you. Fellas, if you're trying to get the chest, the arms, the shoulders, the back, the legs, the butt, because fellas, we like legs and butt too, some of us. If you are looking to do this on a vegan diet, plant-based, okay? Plant-based diet with minimum fat gain, what you need to do first of all is stick to your plants. So number one, you need to be making sure everything you eat needs to be from a plant-based source. Okay, so if it doesn't necessarily look like it would or did look when you pulled it out of the ground or pulled it from a tree or plucked it from a plant, if it doesn't look like that still, I wouldn't eat it. So this is my problem with tofu. You can't find tofu anywhere in nature and pluck a block of tofu. You just can't. So me personally, I don't suggest it. I don't really like tofu anyway. But tempeh, all of these things, I try to stay away from it. I don't run totally away from it because if I'm out of town and somebody has tofu in my, you know, meal that I'm eating, I'll eat it. But this is not something I do every day. So for my people who are looking to do that, beans, okay, legumes. I like chickpeas. I like mung beans. Really love mung beans with a little barbecue sauce, okay? I make my own barbecue sauce. And I'll throw a little black rice in with it. Black rice is really good, okay? I had to take a moment of silence. Black rice is really good, especially if you want to gain the muscle and you want to keep that healthier version of rice in your diet, because I told you before, I don't do white rice, okay? If it's white, it ain't right. That's the saying. So I don't do white bread, white rice, anything white, you know, as far as food goes. You can keep that shit, all right? Just to be honest with you. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do with that. Number two, I usually say that if you are gonna do anything when it comes to bulking or if it comes to building muscle, whether it's that bubble booty or whether it's the biceps, if you're gonna build muscle, the number one thing you wanna do as far as physical work is you gotta move every day. You should be building, okay? And this is what a lot of people mess up. They don't know the correct rep schemes or rep ranges, the correct sets. They don't know how much to rest. If you're not doing these 3 things correctly, if you're not resting right, you're not exercising enough with the correct like progressive overload, you might as well give it up, because you're gonna just gain fat usually, and or you're gonna get what I call the bouncer look. Okay, you ever seen those bouncers sitting at the front of the club? You're gonna look like a bouncer, fellas, with the big gut, the big arms. You're gonna be swole, but you're gonna be swole everywhere. Your stomach's gonna be swole. You're probably not gonna be able to see your penis. And number 3, and it's probably bigger than all of them, like I said, rest. You have to rest, George. All right, so I'm talking to you when we're dealing with this. I'm talking to you, George, because right now, the average person that I come by, the average client that I come by, you can give them everything right, the correct food, the correct workouts, but guess what? They're not sleeping enough. And usually the average person who can afford to pay for a program, okay, who can actually say, here's a couple $100, here's a give me a program, help me get where I need to go. The average person who can afford to give money for a program or for a trainer, usually they work so much, which is why they have the money. They work so much that they can't sleep. They don't have any time to sleep. So this is usually a problem. They're not sleeping properly. They're not sleeping long enough. If they do get some sleep, it's not quality sleep. So they're tossing and turning, or they wake up, 4 or 5 times a night. They're not getting quality sleep, which means you can't get into the REM or the deep sleep cycle, which means you're not getting that growth hormone, which means you're not growing muscles, okay? Because you're not getting the proper recovery. So that's pretty much, it sums up my top 2 or my top 3. If you are going to do anything, okay, as far as workouts, I like the push-pull legs method, okay? And you can see here, I've done a few of those push days with a good buddy of mine. We always seem to catch each other on pull day, I'm not sure. But I do pull days usually with someone who can either push me or somebody who, I don't know, I just need, on push day, it seems I struggle the most. So I always have somebody there who is either bigger than I am or who just talks shit. All right, he doesn't talk shit, but I just get somebody who fires me up. So that guy definitely fires me up on push day. On back day or pull day, I usually got it. And leg day, I'm usually on point. But push day, I usually, I need a little push on push day. So I definitely suggest that you, find a workout partner, find somebody who's either a trainer and knows their shit, and or find somebody who's just a partner who has purchased their own trainer or their own program, and then y'all do that program together, okay? I have a lot of clients who came into my program together and they work out together. So that is something huge that I suggest for a lot of people. If you're looking for any type of assistance, or you just want to get on my email list, there's going to be a link below this video where you can actually click the link and sign up for my email list. So, you never know, because I usually give away a lot of stuff, and my email is where I'm going to be giving away a lot of this stuff. So if you are on my email list, just know we are going to be having some fun. Veg Fest is coming up here for Nashville, Tennessee. So I'm definitely going to be letting you all know in that email list how to get, one, discounts on a lot of the products and things that I'm going to have there, including the Magic Moss, okay? So for anybody who's doing Magic Moss, if you're in Nashville or you're going to be traveling to Nashville for the Veg Fest on April 7th, I think, don't hold me to that, whatever Saturday is at the beginning of April, it's either the 4th or 7th. One of those is a Saturday. That day, I'm gonna have Magic Moss there. I'm gonna have a deal. Now, I'm not gonna tell you on here because I'm gonna put that out in my email list. So get on that email list, be looking out for that. Not only that, I will have some books. So some of you who want the discounted books are gonna be discounted there as well. Right now, I think it's like $10 online for the book, my book. You didn't know I had a book, did you? For those of you who didn't know I had my own book, it's not in here, But yes, I'm a best-selling author, and I wrote a book called The Wild Rabbit. Okay, you can go get that on Amazon.com right now, or you can come to me. I'll sign it for you at the Veg Fest. Okay, so these are going to be a few things we're dealing with. A lot of my students who are trainers or whatever you're doing, or I got people who just have like t-shirt businesses who are growing their online business. They're going to be there as well, so you get to meet some of them. You know, we're gonna have a nice little system. Not only that, at 4 p.m. at the Nashville Veg Fest, I will be speaking. So I'll be speaking on my book, speaking on a few other things. So come holler at your boy, come hang out, and you know, let's take some pictures or something. Outside of that, if you are not or cannot make the Veg Fest, it sucks for you, but it's all good because I'm gonna be here. We're gonna be bringing it in a little bit more, and I'm gonna be just kind of giving. So get on that email list. Feel free to ask any questions, whether it's below in the comment section or inside of my email. So some of you don't want to, you want to be a little more discreet. Go in my email and I can actually either respond here or respond on the email. So it's all good, okay? Outside of that, be sure to subscribe if you want to. I really don't care. Be sure to subscribe if you want to get into my world, okay? And outside of that, just have a great rest of the day. I'm getting ready to, actually, I just broke my fast, but I'm getting ready to finish my fast. So I got some food cooking right now, some black rice, and I'm gonna get my stuff together, all right? So outside of that, I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.